All right, joined now by David Tyree. David, welcome. Always good to see you. Hopefully you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. This week, Joe Shane talked about the Giants quarterback situation will have to be addressed. We don't know if Daniel Jones will be ready for week 1 next season. Could you see Tommy DeVito starting next season or a rookie if they draft one early in the draft?
That's a fair question. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for Tommy DeVito. He's got the last quarter of this season to finish out strong, and obviously it's been a lot of positives. Starting quarterback would be a stretch with Daniel probably being aggressive to give himself the opportunity, and knowing that there will be another quarterback in this roster, it's going to be stiff. So starting might be a little bit of a stretch, but he certainly positioned himself well.
All right, how about Evan Neal? There's been talk about maybe potentially moving him inside to guard. Shane said he's a tackle, but what do you make of Evan Neal after 2 seasons so far in the NFL when he's been healthy?
Yeah, I think it's definitely safe to say it's been extremely subpar in the D+ area in relation to expectations. Right, we're talking about a top 10 tackle here, an extensive resume at Alabama. So I think that's the optimism in relation to body size, mechanics. But yeah, at the end of the day, he's not improving at the rate that you're looking for a top 10 tackle. I believe that Joe Shane is probably fair in his hopefulness, but I think that window is really closing in relation to decision-making time.
David, what do you see in the young wideout Jaylen Hayes?
Most exciting prospect I think the Giants have on the roster from a playmaking standpoint. When you're looking at speed, the ability to stop and start, and he's actually proved that he's a really solid catcher of the football. Really immense talent, but even more so the eagerness to find success. And I think he's got a fair temperament for New York City, really promising.
All right, Dave, believe it or not, the Giants just 2 games out in the win column for a playoff spot in the NFC. They have a Monday night game against Green Bay out of the bye. Is a playoff run, you think it's realistic?
I can't say it's realistic, but I think, I do believe that they could actually get these next 2 games coming off the bye. You got Green Bay, inconsistent play from Jordan Love at the quarterback position, even though he's a dynamic talent. I believe they got the Saints beyond that. We already know what we're dealing with there. So I think with the way the defense, led by, 11.5 sacks by Kayvon Thibodeau, we know I think those are 2 opportunities for him to continue to chalk it up. They have a lot of motivation to finish strong throughout this season.